To start off this channel, I'm going to be ranking stone. Yes, really. And if you disagree with me, too bad, this is my video. Okay, let's start off. Stone. It's very basic, and it's very smooth, good for building flat textures. And also it could be useful for making caves and some crafting recipes. So I'm going to put B tier. And cobble. Cobble is very useful for making your starter tools and furnaces. And it's a darker shade to smooth stone, so A tier. Stone brick is very useful for building castles, and it's very easy to craft by only needing to put 4 smooth stone in a crafting recipe. But it's very rarely used anymore for new black stone and deep slate, so C tier. Okay, now for the burn. The burn is very useful, and it's easy to craft, and it's very commonly used in redstone or just basic doors and stuff, so it should go in A tier. Okay, now for the Mossy cobblestone. It's actually really cool, and it's actually related to plants, so it's really good. And it's my favourite kind of stone, so I'm going to put this in S tier. Now for the mossy cobblestone brick. It's actually got a cool texture. It's pretty difficult to get though from the crafting recipes, and it's very rarely used in builds, so it's B tier. Now coal. Coal is very useful. It's pretty easy to get. It's used commonly for smelting and all sorts of stuff, even sometimes building. So this is going to go in S tier. Now sandstone. It's very easy to get, but it's not used much. It's only seen in desert temples and desert villages. Unless you're building a base in the desert, I don't see you actually using this block. So C tier. The dripstone. It's actually pretty useful for lava farms or even water farms if you only have 1 block. It's very useful for making traps, but it's a pain to go through the caves. It's also the drippiest stone, so it's going to go in C tier. Now for redstone. It's really useful and it's actually really plentiful when you mine it. It's also used for automatic farms, redstone doors, and all sorts of redstone contraptions, so it's going to go in S tier as well. Now for deep slate. It is very common, but it's very slow to mine, so it's a pain to go for the deep slate caves unless you have an efficiency 5. So I'm going to put it in D tier. But the bricks, however, they are really good because they're easy to get and they look really good. And they're way easier to get than the nether black stone. So I'm going to put this in A tier. Stone. It's pretty common in the nether, but you never really have to mine through it that much. It's very blast resistant, so you could use it for building blast resistant houses in the nether. And it's very much of a pain to try and get ender pearls when trading with the piglins, so this is going to have to go in C tier. The bricks, however, they're slightly better, despite how much of a pain they are to get just from the deep slate. Deep slate is a way better option, so this is just going to have to go in B tier. Finally, the last of the nether, the glowstone. The glowstone is actually one of the best ones from the nether, because it actually lights up stuff, and it's pretty easy to get, especially from witch huts, which you can easily make a farm from. It's an easy light source and it looks pretty good. So this is good. Now endstone. It is very common in the end, but when have you ever seen anyone use this in a build other than end related stuff? This is not really much of a good stone, and I rarely see myself using it. So this is going to go in F tier, as well as the end brick, because they have the same exact conditions. And here is the final tier list. Bye!